everyone. In this video, we are going to see Heisenberg uncertainty principle, its mathematical form and its physical significance. First of all, we will see some facts which were realized by the Heisenberg. In the world of very small particles, one cannot measure any property of a particle without interacting with it in some way. This introduces an unavoidable uncertainty into the result, and one can never measure all the properties exactly. Why these things had been realized by Heisenberg? It is from the diffraction of beam of electron, which concludes that an electron is associated with a wave packet or a group of waves. This is the point, or we can say this is a very important point, that is the dual nature of wave leads to Heisenberg uncertainty principle. An electron is associated with a wave packet or a group of waves. Since a wave packet is of finite length, there will be an uncertainty in specifying the position of the electron. At the same time, the spectral distribution of the amplitude of a wave packet covers a range of wavelength. And by the de Broglie relationship, we know momentum of the electron will also be uncertain. So from this diffraction of electron realizes some facts to Heisenberg, and these are some of the facts. Now we'll see measurement of position of the electron. Here we can see electron is there, and when some incident photon strikes through this electron, and the reflected energy, if observed through the microscope, will find the minimum uncertainty in position by the wavelength of light. So, to determine the position accurately, it is necessary to use light with a short wavelength. This means that if you want to determine the position accurately, the incident light which strikes to the electron must be of short wavelength. Then only it is possible to determine the position accurately. Okay, if we deal with the momentum and we want to measure the momentum of an electron, at that time we know the Planck's equation. What is it? E is equal to hc by lambda. And a photon with a short wavelength we are using. And if we are using a short wavelength photon, it means that it will have a large energy. Thus, it would impart a large kick to the electron. But to determine its momentum accurately, electron must only be given a small kick. Then only we'll be able to measure the momentum accurately. So means to measure the position, we need short wavelength photon, and to measure the position, we need short wavelength photon. And if the short wavelength photon we are using, it will give the large kick to the electron, and it would be difficult to measure the momentum of the electron. So there is the means by using the short wavelength photon we cannot measure momentum as well as position of the electron. And this leads to a conclusion, and the conclusion is it is impossible to know both the position and momentum exactly. That is, del x is equal to 0 and del p is equal to 0. Del x is what? It is uncertainty in position. Del p is uncertainty in momentum. Thus, uncertainties are inherent in the physical world and have nothing to do with the skill of the observer. H cross is the constant, which is equal to 1.054 into 10 to the power minus 34 joule second. Because H is so small, these uncertainties are not observable in normal everyday situations. Just now we have seen we are dealing with the electrons. So in case of electron, if you are observing it through the microscope, you can observe the position, its momentum. But in our daily routine life, for higher objects, we cannot see Heisenberg uncertainty principle. So from this we can say the Heisenberg uncertainty principle states that it is impossible to know both the momentum and the position of a particle at the same time. Means if we know the position, then its momentum will be uncertain. If we know the momentum, its position will be uncertain. At the same time, we cannot understand both the things, that is the momentum and the position. Okay. This limitation is critical when dealing with small particles such as electron. Okay. Just now I said when we deal with electron and we are observing it through the microscope, then only these things comes into consideration. But when we deal with the macroscopic objects, that ordinary size objects such as cars and aeroplanes, it does not matters. Okay. So from all these things, finally we come to the conclusion that whenever a measurement is made, there is always some uncertainty, and quantum mechanics limits the accuracy of certain measurements. Why? Because of wave-particle duality and the resulting interaction between the target and the detecting instruments. To locate an electron, you might strike it with a photon. The electron has very small mass, that striking it with a photon affects its motion in a way that cannot be predicted accurately. We cannot predict. If an electron is there and photon is hitting it, we cannot predict because both are very small. The very act of measuring the position of the electron changes its momentum, making its momentum uncertain. It means that if we want to know or measure position, its momentum will be uncertain, and if you measure the momentum accurately, the position will be uncertain. So if we want accuracy in position, we must use short wavelength photons, because the best resolution we can get is about the wavelength of the radiation. Short wavelength radiation implies high frequency, high energy photon. When these collide with the electron, they transfer more momentum to the target. If we use longer wavelength, that is less energetic photon, we compromise resolution and position. So such things we are facing, and due to which this Heisenberg uncertainty principle occurs. So now let us see the derivation for the mathematical form for Heisenberg uncertainty principle. Whenever a measurement is made, there is always some uncertainty. Just now we have seen quantum mechanics limits the accuracy of certain measurements because of wave particle duality and the resulting interaction between the target and the detecting instrument. So we can write del x into del p is greater than equal to h cross, where del x is the uncertainty in position, del p is the uncertainty in momentum. And this is well known uncertainty principle, Heisenberg uncertainty principle, which states that it is impossible to determine both the position and the momentum simultaneously with perfect accuracy. Or we can say this is the statement for Heisenberg uncertainty principle. If we consider a particle which moves in a 3-dimension, then we can write del x into del px is greater than h cross for x in x direction, del y del py is greater than equal to h cross in y direction, whereas del z dot del pz greater than equal to h cross in z axis. Means if we are dealing with a 3-dimensional particle and its motion, then in all the 3 axes we can have this uncertainty principle. We know h cross, which is the Planck's constant, and its definition gives the equation p is equal to h by lambda, that is momentum is equal to h by lambda, where h is the Planck's constant, p is the momentum, lambda is the wavelength, and which in turn can be written as h by 2 pi into 2 pi by lambda, where h by 2 pi is nothing but h cross and 2 pi by lambda is nothing but k. So finally we come to the physical significance of Heisenberg uncertainty principle. This Heisenberg uncertainty principle gives rise to the significances. There are 3 significances. First we'll deal with if x, what is x? X is the position. So what we can say? If the position coordinate x of a particle in motion is accurately determined at the same instant so that del x is equal to 0, then at the same instant the uncertainty in del px, the determination of momentum becomes infinite. Means suppose we have measured the position of a particle and if it founds to be 0, then when x is 0, del x is 0, del px becomes infinite. Similarly, if the momentum px of a particle is accurately determined at the some instant so that del px is 0, then at the same instant the uncertainty del x in the determination of the position coordinate becomes infinite. Means if suppose we had measured momentum of a particle accurately and that comes out to be 0. Okay, so it means del px is equal to 0. And suppose if you substitute del px in the mathematical form, that is del x into del px is greater than equal to h cross, so you will find that del px is equal to 0, then del x will be infinite. And another thing we come to know is that for a particle of mass m moving with velocity v, the product of uncertainty del x in position and uncertainty del v in the velocity is del x into del v is greater than equal to h cross by m. And if the particle is very heavy, then h cross by m is equal to 0, because if suppose particle is very heavy means m is very large, then if m is very large, the Earth's uncertainty vanishes and all quantities can be determined with perfect accuracy. With this, I stop here. Thank you.